Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. Today we are going into a historic event, traditional of course, with an Azorius artifacts build. Yes, we are using one alchemy card. Tear me up in the comments below, but if they give me broken things that I can do, I'm going to do said broken things. Innovative Metatect makes this deck so much stronger, and other people are going to be playing this alchemy bullcrap, so we're going to do it too. So whenever one or more artifact creatures you control deals combat damage to a player, you seek a non-land card of mana value 2 or less. All of our cards have mana value 2 or less, and that is why we are able to use both the Innovative Metatect and the Lurrus of the Dream Den effectively. Yep, a lot of this deck is relying on the Retrofitter Foundry and to create little dorks, the Inzul artifact to make these guys bigger, the Inzul artifact on the Darksteel Citadel to have a 5/5 indestructible creature by turn 2. That's pretty strong in and of itself, and you just have a bunch of little small dorks in here like the Vault Skirge, like the Esper Sentinel, like the Ingenious Smith, and the Ornithopter. All of these guys create little bitty dudes, and these guys, Innovative Metatect, has most of these drawing cards, and these guys make them bigger right here. The All That Glitters, the Michiko's Reign of Truth, and the Inzul artifact all make this stuff larger so that we could get massive damage off on the opponent by turn 3 and 4 and win the game. We also have a little bit of protection here with the portable hull, and we have some replayability with Lurrus of the Dream Den. I've highlighted why Azorius artifacts are good in the past, and we are doing it yet again with another build of Azorius artifacts. It's just really solid stuff. And I do want to talk about historic events and why we are running through that one. As you can see, my profile is not nearly as large as it could be. It's got some stuff in here, but again, I've been an off-again, on-again player of Magic the Gathering Arena from the very beginning, and now that I'm taking Arena a little bit more seriously, I have a lot of catch-up I have to do if I want to collect a lot of the cards that are in Historic and Explorer. We're really focusing on things like Thrones of Eldraine and Ravnica Allegiance and Theros Beyond Death. Cards that you see from these are all over the place, and Guild of Ravnica a bit of. There's a lot of strong stuff in Historic, and we don't want to be shut out of that part of the game. Most of the game is actually in Historic, and we don't want to be shut out of it, and that's why we joined these events. To further that point, if you are fairly new to Arena, you shouldn't really be afraid of these events. Now, I'm doing this sort of from the future. Yes, I was editing and realized I punted majorly when it came to doing the intro, so I'm re-recording the intro. You're welcome. This is from the future. The future is nice, by the way. But we get through these games quite rapidly because a lot of the opponents that we go up against, and this happens quite a bit in these historic events, either doesn't really know what's going on or they're just not good at executing what is going on. You see a lot of very strange things in these historic events, and it's just a great way to farm cards. It really is a great way to farm cards. As you can see, I continue to do these events over and over again. This is not a giveaway for what you are about to see. Let's just say that we got a little bit more than what we have here, but you could just farm cards all day long and it never affects your gem level if you play 500 or above 500. For the most part, you're going to do very well in these events. All right. I had to re-record this intro. I hope it wasn't too obnoxious, but we're going to get into the matches now. We're going to see how this Azorius artifacts build does. So thank you for joining. Make sure that you've liked the video and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in a moment. And here we go. Skirge, Innovative Metatect, and a Retrofitter Foundry, 4 lands. It's not my favorite with this deck, but we will keep. Black. So we're expecting a lot of removal. We're expecting red to come down and then Curseus. I said that right? We'll see right when he casts it soon. All right. Opportunist, actually. Huh. Okay. Seems a little slow, which we like. But I haven't seen this card, which I don't like. Vampire Opportunist. That's so expensive. 7? Where your opponent loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. Has a plains. So Orzhov. Bloodletter. Okay. Is that all your deck does, my friend? That does hold me back quite a bit. Ornithopter. Let's Smith. We can't really swing here. Yeah. Retrofitter Foundry. Grows the Smith. And we just pass. Uh-oh. Nope. We just pass. Interesting. Common and uncommon so far. Now, I've seen people with newer accounts come into these. Discard a card. Transform it into a 3/2 flyer. That's not bad. Like, he's got a pretty good setup. We kind of need to grow our board to have a chance here. That's not bad at all. Fulkenrath. Heir of Fulkenrath. And then heir to the night. Does he swing? He swings for 2. Well, we don't want to take damage here if we don't have to. So we're just going to set this block up. And then we're going to sack it. Round and round we go. Got plenty of land, so maybe Lurrus is coming out. And we can do this combination multiple times. Grows the Smith. And we get all that glitters. That is fantastic news. Grow the Smith. Drop this here. All that glitters on the Vault Skirge. And I think we move to attacks. We don't have to give him all the business just right now. Taking it? Sure is. Down to 10. And we get the Seeker card. It is an Inzul artifact. That is a beautiful draw for us. He quits. I was trying to think of if he would be the kind of guy that played board wipes. I don't think he is. I'm not scared of his deck at all, so we're just going to go back into it, guys. We do not need a sideboard between matches on this first round. Hallowed Fountains and a Citadel for land-based. Metatect, Scourge, Ingenious Smith, Retrofitter Foundry. Fantastic stuff. We're going to take 4 to start this match out. Not ideal, but necessary. Opponent. Tapped land. Gains a life. Okay. We'll play the Plains. We'll play the Innovative Metatect. And we'll swing in for a happy 1. That gets in all that glitters into our hand, which is phenomenal. Snow-covered plains. I wonder if he just has like the basic deck, and I think he does. These are some of those very classic decks, I guess. Haha. Like this is kind of stuff that, you know, they started us with, except for the aristocrats. Different. I'm not sure what he's trying to do. I don't know if he just has a brand new account, or in which case I would say you probably shouldn't be messing around with historic events. You should have a good deck to do this. Swing in for 5. It's kind of aggressive swinging with the Innovative Metatect, but if he doesn't really know what he's doing, he blocks. Sacrifice a creature, put a 1/1 counter on each vampire you control. Well, okay. Yeah, he's done. I swear I don't choose the opponents, guys. Pull a first, 2 mana. Ornithopter into all that glitters can be good. We do have a portable hole for a protection spell, but maybe we're just making the Ornithopter gigantic and killing the opponent. We also get to see what the opponent is playing. I was going to say while concealing ourselves, but I mean, we're going to be giving away a lot about what this deck is doing with this hand. It has a lot of things we want in it. Starting here with the Ornithopter, passing turn. Opponent. Plains. Exemplar. Ugh, really? I swear I don't choose these. I haven't seen the Exemplar be good, but it might surprise me. Swinging him for 2, down to 18. We always pull Exemplar off the field too with the portable hole. A Samurai deck. All of it standard. Kamigawa. Gets 1/1 and gets Lifelink. That's actually pretty solid, right? Lifelink's solid. I don't see him as a removal kind of guy, though. Let's move his hole about and drop it right under the Selfless Samurai, and he will fall right in. Opponent. There he is. There he is. And we'll jump into some Michiko's Reigns of Truth, and we're looking very good. Next turn, we have Fatal with another Michiko's Reign of Truth if he does not deal with the Ornithopter, which I don't think he will. Tap a creature. Okay. Go ahead and tap a creature. Yep. There's 2 damage. I swear I don't choose the opponents, guys. I really don't. It's just what we're given. And grows the Ornithopter again, swinging in. Bam! There it is. Game 1 is ours. And again, I am not scared at all about his deck, so we will not be sideboarding anything. Here we go. Sentinel. Scourge, though. We got that Scourge, though. Okay. I think it's keep. Again, not a terrifying deck that we're going up against, so we can afford to keep a hand like this. Down to 18. Red. He has red in there. We didn't see the red last time, so maybe he was just stuck on red, and his deck is a lot better than I think it is. He does get the lifelink going. That's fine. We know blocky. Another Darksteel Citadel, which I'm actually 100% fine with. All that glitters. It's gold, baby. Swing. Down to 19. Good stuff happening next turn. Comes in for 2. Swaps the order of the attacks. Totally fine. Portable hole. Think we drop a Smith. We want to wait for attacks because I want to drop this portable hole on probably the Selfless Samurai. We whiffed on it. Wow. A rare whiff. We'll pay 1 life, play portable hole. And grab the Selfless Samurai. If it resolves, it does. Nice little swing for 5. We gain 5 life. We're back up to 20. Blade Master. Double strike. That's nice. Maybe I should have been a little worried. Gets to draft cards? Ugh, I don't like that. Huh. Warrior control attacks alone. Yeah. I mean, I guess so. Wish I knew about this Blade Master last game. Because we would have put... Uh-oh. Let's make sure this is tapping correctly. We'll ping ourselves. Nope, nope, nope. Z. We'll tap that. We'll put this here. Also drop the Sentinel to get 1 more point of damage off. Down to 9. Totally balanced deck, by the way. Huh. The other guy had like a weird deck with the original alchemy stuff in it, and this guy's doing some weird samurai stuff. So you don't really have to be worried about just being completely outclassed every time you play these historic events, because some people just bring weird decks in here. And we will opt to play first Retrofitter Foundry and Soul Artifact. It's a good combination. Ingenious Smith. We got things we could do. We're going to keep it. I'm not super happy about it, but Shockland into a Retrofitter Foundry and pass a turn. Planes. I've been seeing a lot of planes so far. Pantheon. Soldiers. Okay. Kind of got to grow through this. So Ingenious Smith, we're looking for Ornithopter, and we find one. Drop the Ornithopter and pass a turn. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, you gain a life. Interesting. Okay. Looked at the Retrofitter Foundry. Don't like that. Swings. Okay, sack. Create a 4/4 and block. Not sure why he did that unless he didn't know. That's possible. We've had some weird matchups today so far, so maybe opponent just straight up did not know. Esper Sentinel, that's a good one. Recruitment Officer, that is also a good one. Keep building out the board state a bit. I kind of would want to get something in the air. Swing. Let's go. Down to 13. Start to build out the board state. Grow the Smith. Pass the turn. Land drop for turn. Good. And a Shifet Dunes. Playing with deserts. And there's a Thalia. Oh, that's gross. That hurts us a lot. And here comes a Hopeful Initiate as well. He's holding everything up. Really does hurt us quite a bit. Let's Inzul Artifact right here. We will pay the 1. Swing. This is 15 damage. 4, 8, no, wait. 13 damage. So this is fatal. Okay. So he's willing to make some trades here. We'll start with getting that Thalia off of the board. Everybody goes after the Ingenious Smith. And though I like the Ingenious Smith, it's not really the most important card here. Actually, it probably was the most important card there. But getting a Thalia off the board is incredible value. And Recruitment Officer was just about to become good. So I'm happy with that trade. And the opponent is not. They left. All right, do we need more removal? Probably. So we have these glass caskets in here, mostly because we just need more removal. Okay, what else? What do we want to get rid of? Maybe one Esper Sentinel. He's on the ground. He's going to be hard to get in there with damage. We want our flyers for sure, so these guys staying for 100% sure. Retrofitter Foundry did a lot for us there, so we're going to keep that in here. Vault Skirge is a flyer. Go down to an Ingenious Smith. We're going to go down one Michiko's Ring of Truth and, God, I guess one Retrofitter Foundry because it kind of sucks to draw all 4 of them if it's a short game. And this seems like it's going to be another short game. And we mulligan the first hand, bad land base, and we keep this. I think we're dumping off that Darksteel. Yeah, Darksteel Citadel. Had to make sure I said the name right. Okay. Banalish Knight Counselor. Get a boon. When you cast your next creature spell, it enters with a 1/1 counter. Boon. Is that kind of like, oh, what's a game? Oh, it's a card game, right? Okay, let me think here real quick. This is important to me. Dominion. It's kind of like Dominion. The boons in Dominion. I think Dominion is like draw an extra card or something like that. Anybody play Dominion? Great fun, by the way. We're going to pass. Whenever he enlists a creature. That was probably a little bit too aggressive to swing there. If I had any fear of that card at all, I could have blocked it with the Vault Skirge and traded. But I kind of want my Vault Skirge to make sure that I grow beyond that very rapidly. It's going to be able to enlist, but hopefully initiate wants to swing, not enlist. So he's probably going to be swinging with that. Grow our field. These guys can give me some trouble. Destroys artifact or enchantment. Third planes. Yep, that was the play indeed. No blocks. You're good, dude. Down to 13. Drawing a Darksteel Citadel would actually be really good right now. Hey, don't look at that. Passes to us. We draw a land which is still pretty decent. So Retrofitter Foundry comes out. Is attacking here too aggressive? Probably, because I think he's removing the Scourge. Yeah, he's probably going to remove the Scourge, so let's pass to attacks. Swing. He has something he could do. Oh, from among creatures you control. Okay. Yeah, that's why I was looking at it. That's what it was. So I'm really glad that I didn't put my Ornithopter out there. End turn. And we're going to see if he runs into the Ornithopter trap. So many people do. Mana. That's actually pretty good. 2 Hopeful Initiates is pretty strong. A third one. Of course it is. Of course it's a third Hopeful Initiate. Why would it not be? Okay, I need you to play another card. There you go. Good man, good man. All right. Good board state for the opponent. Maybe I should have respected this a little bit more than I did. Okay. He fell for my little trap. No, he didn't. I fell for his little trap. And I think he's got me. He got me. Oh, yeah. We do not win this match at all. So let's go to round 3. Regardless of the result of that last match, I think this is still the best setup we could have. So I'm going to keep going. We are going to opt to play first, of course, and let's go. Scourge, Sentinel, Glass Casket, finally. Insult Artifact, really good stuff. Let's move into the match. It's a keepable hand, very keepable hand. He keeps. And we Scourge. We Ornithopter. And we pass. Maybe Esper Sentinel is not good in this matchup. Banalish, Knight, Counselor again. So he's gotten that in all of the matches so far. We've got to decide whether dealing damage is more important than getting this off of the field. I think getting this off of the field is actually more important, so we'll just swing in for 1, and we will Glass Casket on this Counselor. We don't want him growing the Hopeful Initiates. Cave of the Frost Giant. Okay. Boy knows how to spend some money on magic cards. I like it. Dropping Sentinel. Dropping Inzul Artifact. And go. We would have got 1 more damage off if we put that on the Ornithopter, but we need that life gain. Picks up Lurrus. That it? That's it. All right. Let's clear the field. I feel bad for the opponent because I don't think he really drew the things he needed here, but he could have mulliganed, so that's kind of on him. He knows it's 1-1 right now, so there's nothing hidden. Another mana. Board wipe? Nope. Oh, Lurrus, which is terrible right now. And a code spell Cleric. Inzul Artifact right here, and we swing. He's out of mana. He has nothing on the ground or in the air to block. That is game. We are still undefeated. Very strange, though, right? Like, why did he keep this? He did really good with those Hopeful Initiates. We are moving into game 4. Still undefeated. 1 mana. Great hand, though. Oh, loves to do it to me, doesn't it? We have to mulligan. We don't have the mana to do anything, so we do the smart move rather than the fun one. Oh boy, the things I do to try to get free cards. Okay. Tapped land. Gruul. We'll pay 2 for the Scourge into Ornithopter. Next turn, we're probably dropping the Metatect. Okay, Grazer. He's got a good deck. This is a good deck. The one that he is playing has the potential to beat me. Not sure what those other dudes were running, but hey, you know what? Oh, that's got reach. So, it's an 0-3 though, so we shouldn't worry too much about it. Opponent is wondering what we're doing, I guess, or he disconnected or something. I would easily block that, and he does. He finally does block it. Valiant. Mace of the Valiant. Equip the creature gets +1/+1 for each charge counter on this. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, it does things. That's not what we want to see. But now we need to get some damage off. He won't block this. He's thinking about it. He doesn't, though. Let's seek some cards. We need to get some lands going. Portable Hole can get rid of the Aberrul Grazer. We got Witch's Coven out. Sacrifice a creature, create a food token. Sacrifice this creature's toughness was 4 or greater. Create 2 food tokens instead. So, it's getting some stuff going. Let's threaten his life total. Swing in for 9. He takes 9. We seek a card. It's an Ornithopter. We play the Ornithopter. Down to 8. Cleric class. Not again. Maybe just bad draws. But we now Portable Hole. Because if we get this grazer off of the field, the match is over. Let's grab it. Gone. See how easy this is? Don't be scared of, like, events, guys. Don't be scared of events. Glass Casket's coming in. It always seems like Glass Casket comes into the match, but it's really hard to cut from this deck. It really is. Maybe we're actually cutting 3 Michiko's Reigns of Truth. And 1 Retrofitter Foundry. It's really hard to figure out what to cut from this. But I think he needs a lot of creatures for his deck to really work out. So we're going to go with this in hopes that that is true. And take another quick and easy victory. Not the biggest fan of this hand. We don't have any way to grow the Scourge. But we do have a Scourge. And we do have an Ornithopter. So it's not a bad start. Bloodfell Caves, Llanowar Elves. Well, you are not allowed to keep Llanowar Elves at all. So I'm going to immediately do this. He's out of mana, so we can just use our removal now. Moving on. Swing for 1 in the air. 1 lifelink. Pass the turn. Back to you, opponent. Swamp. Lantern. Mana. Okay, he's got plenty of mana. Move on. Swings. Takes it. We Scourge Thopter. It's kind of awkward to draw things out this way, but it's what the Shuffler gave us, so that's what we're playing. Healer's Hawk into tapped land into Lizard Blades. Lizard Blades with the Hawk, or Healer's Hawk, pretty good. That's double strike now, right? Yeah. Okay, no blocks. We'll take 2. Oh, man. Oh, man. Shuffler, what are you doing to me, man? Let's move on. Get the Sentinel out and keep building up that board state. Tapped land. Plaza. Oh my god, Shuffler. Come on, give me some damage stuff. Huh. Well, we might as well pick up Lurrus and pass. There's no use swinging into death. Ellie! Of course he knows how to top deck things. That's really good. Tapped land again. He pluses on the Healer Hawk. That's very good. And it's got Vigilance. Oh. I'm going to be embarrassed if I die to a Healer Hawk. We draw land. Okay. Well. Get the Lurrus out. Enter. Tapped. Esper Sentinel as well. Might as well do all of the things. No attacks. This Elspeth is going to kill us. Voice of the Blessed. It's looking really bad. We've drawn 1/1s.
Let's do this together.
Okay. We're going to start blocking, guys. Yep, we drew land. Okay. Okay, opponent. You probably win.
Be brave.
Okay. Grows the voice of the blood. Swings, but only with the Hawk. Hey, land. That's absolutely dumb. Okay, go ahead. More land for the opponent. There's 5 3/3s.
Never forget that.
Swings in with everything.
Not demons.
Blocks, blocks. Blocks? Like, I don't think there's anything we could draw that makes this good. Portable Hole is nice to get rid of the Voice of the Blessed, but it's already too late. Yeah, because he just swings in for 15. Yeah, we've lost this round. What a job, Shuffler. That was perfect. Let me give you all the things you don't want in your hand. Huh. We're going to put these back in. Like, that was just really rough not drawing them at all. Go down a Retrofitter Foundry. Go down a Ornithopter. And go down a Esper Sentinel. And just like in real life, our deck works better with diversity. I promise never to say that again either. Huh. Could be good. We have all that glitters and an Ingenious Smith. All we have to do is with the Ingenious Smith, find a Vault Skirge or an Ornithopter. And we should be pretty solid here. Let's see if we know how to draw cards. We do. Okay. We're in a lot better position than we were in the last match. We actually have things that we can do. Pay to life. Vault Skirge. We grow the Smith. We swing. And no sticks at all. Inzel Artifact on the Vault Skirge. Again, he probably doesn't have a lot of room to run removal. Portable Hole on this or this? We know we could get the Ornithopter out just fine. He's tapped out. Huh. We could always hold a Portable Hole for a bigger threat, though. And I think that's really what we're doing. We're also going to hold the All That Glitters, I think. So we swing. Put him down to 12. We could pick up Lurrus. We could drop the Sentinel. And we could pass the turn. Grows a Cleric class, which makes me think he doesn't have anything. There's a Hawk. That's why we hold the Portable Hole. Grab the hole. Bing! There it goes. All that glitters. Put it on the Ornithopter and swing in for Fatal. Got him. Got him. Get out of my arena. And we are so far undefeated. 4 wins, 0 losses. Going into the final round to see if we could get that third pack and an extra 200 gems. And to top it all off, 4 play-in points. Looks like the big boss is Captain Cannibal. Currently deciding whether to go first or second. I bet he chooses second because he is confident in his abilities. Let's give him a chance to be there. Got a Sentinel, got an Innovative Metatect. Ingenious Smith. Pretty good hand. We need 1 more colored mana. He is there. So I guess he thought I was just going to leave. No siree. We don't do that here. Okay, big board to start with. Swamp Pass. He's trying to throw me off with trying to make me wait for things. I don't like it. Smith. Skirge. Drops an island and passes the turn. We get a Portable Hole. Huh. We kind of want to play out probably a Retrofitter Foundry real quick. It does resolve. And it grows a Smith. swing. And the damage goes through. Okay, we don't have to act here. We could just pass back to the opponent. All he's done is played lands and roped. So there's a pathway. Chupacabra. Okay. What do you destroy? Let's see. Usually ropers are kind of bad players, so he might choose wrong. If he chooses Ornithopter, he chose way wrong. But he's going to rope me first. He chose right. Okay. Chupacabra takes down the Ingenious Smith. And, yep. Keep playing our game plan. Awesome. We draw an Insult artifact, which we're going to place on the Esper Sentinel. Swinging for 9. Surprisingly, he did not give me the rope. Probably for the first time in this game, and we pass back to the opponent after giving him the business of 9 damage. Swamp. What else you got? You have to have more than just a ravenous Chupacabra. Drown in Ichor. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. We draw a card. It is a land. Pass. Before my turn starts, we sacrifice the Ornithopter. We draw a Michiko's Ring of Truth. White. This costs 4, so Portable Hole does not hit it. We do want to drop our Innovative Metatect. And then swing. Here's Fatal. Got to block with the Chupacabra. And we get to draw. Seek a card. Seek a card. What do we seek? Portable Hole. Haven't seen any reason to think that he has any kind of board wipes in here. So we play out a Vault Skirge and pass the turn back to him. Mana. Mountain. Massacre Swarm. Wow. That's a big one. Not good enough, but a big one. Am I scared of his board? Let's see. When he enters the battlefield, creatures your opponent control get -2/-2. Whenever a creature an opponent control dies, that player loses 2 life. Creatures entering the battlefield don't cause triggers to activate. So maybe a couple of Metallic Rebukes. That seems like it's gonna work out just fine. A couple of Metallic Rebukes will reduce the Retrofitter Foundries down to 3. And maybe we're getting rid of one Michiko's Ring of Truth. Yeah, because we want to counter the big things that come out. Right? And that's a big boy. We want to counter that. So it looks good. I don't know what happened to our sideboard just now. But, I mean, I guess we're happy with it anyway. I had high hopes for this opponent. He actually seemed to have some okay cards in the second match here, but the roping was just too intense. I didn't want to build up the anticipation and then at the very end show that he just ropes himself out of the match like a true roper. The roper mentality. The one trick card he had up his sleeve was trying to rope me out of the match, and that is not fun for you to watch. It is not fun for me to edit, and it is not constructive at all. We've all seen these players around, and I really hope that at some point in the future, Wizards of the Coast does something about people roping to try to get wins, especially in events. Could you imagine going to an actual board game store, a card store, and somebody just before any action, they just wait for 3 minutes and then they say mana pass over and over again, and you can't do anything about it. It is unprecedented in paper. And it's actually just really bad. It's really boring to play against, but that's the opponent we got. I'm actually going to make some cuts here, even though, like, as you guys can see, we are still in the second match. He actually ropes his entire 30 minutes away. And that's just not fun to look at. So I am going to cut it here, and we're going to do the post-game wrap. When you rope yourself to death, you are very dedicated to your strategy indeed, sir. And we are the champions today. 5 wins, no losses. That is what we like to see. When we get into historic events, we will get War of the Spark, Zendikar Rising, Kaldheim, as well as 4 play-in points and 1,000 gems. Thank you for joining today. Make sure that you've liked the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time in the arena. Bye.